Why, hello, welcome back. We are in the Mario 64. Currently, Mario is taking a nap for some reason. I'm not sure why. But, however, I hope you all are having a fantastic Tuesday afternoon. It's time we get to it. So, largely, what we're doing initially is going back into the lava area to try and get the stars that we haven't gotten yet. So, back down into the basement. Why Peach has a creepy basement? I don't know. Something we need to ask her the next time we see her. Probably go with the lava one first, because I think that's where the one is, where I have the most likelihood of finding what we're looking for. Careful. Careful. I'm assuming if we fall in, we're dead at this height. Hey, we got it. So that's coin number 1. By the way, I think it's fair to remind you all I am not good at platformers. It actually landed me up there. Well, that would have worked out pretty well. Nope. There you go. I don't know if that was a glitch or not, but it looked like it didn't go under. Bah! Yeah, he wouldn't stay on the platform, unfortunately.
Mamma mia!
Mario's not magma compatible. Ow! Oh, that was almost dangerous. Oh, it's working. Dang it, I hadn't done that for a little bit. I thought switching, so for those of them who do not know, I went ahead and ran another cable because I had 2 cables that were sharing the same hub for my console and my, I guess I wouldn't count it here, because that was how it worked for the Xbox. It doesn't work that way for the Switch. Wi-Fi only. Lily, how are you today? We are playing Super Mario 64. That didn't give me shit. Ooh. Okay, Mario, you gotta be careful. I can't see. What the heck? What is it? Oh yeah, it's not going too bad except for the stream died a little bit ago. But other than that, it seems like it's going fine. I'll be honest with you, I wasn't sure if you were newer or not because the system isn't telling me new people anymore for whatever reason. I thought that it did it before, but it's not doing it now. Very unfortunate. I want to go into the portal. Thank you. We are playing Mario, which I don't think is an anime character. You've opened up a very interesting debate. Is Mario an anime character? Got one. Right now we're trying to collect all of the red coins. There are several of them scattered about the area. I can't say. it's funny because the camera is just as much an enemy as the enemies. I'd say the controls are kind of that way too, but I feel like you might be able to work yourself around the controls if you're careful. There was a little bit of it right there. Because you can't really, like, if you're already moving, it does not let you turn around. You can only move in a U-turn to try and get back to where you're going. So if you're walking on a very narrow platform and you want to go back the way you came, you have to come to a complete stop or he'll just U-turn right off. Some of these coins are in quite precarious spots. Good look, see if there's anything hanging around. Because we don't want to miss out on the red coins. I can almost guarantee there's one up here. Okay. The frick was that? Something tells me that there's a thing up here. Ah. Five. If I remember correctly, we need 8. Springy platform. Does that go anywhere? I'm gonna wait for it to come back up. I'm curious. Because it goes up pretty high. Okay, it stops about halfway. Okay, gotta be careful. These little balls like to breathe fire. It's a babama. Well, he looks friendly. Ow! Dang it! All it took was one bad landing. We're starting things off frustratingly today, by the way. I knew this level was going to give me the most trouble, which is why we're starting with it. Or I could just burn my ass immediately. I wonder if that'll come back. Okay, let's come back. Well, that guy was annoying. I noticed that he sounds like a swamp, though. If I could time that grab, that jump with the grabbing that coin, that'd be awesome. That guy's violent death almost led to me landing in the lava. Jump! Oh, dang it. Okay. I almost died because the camera got trapped. Some of these are easier to get than others. You know what? I'll take it. What is that? It's like this platform is breathing. Seven. No, it was at 6. I don't see no cred coins. So it should be further on, I guess. Unfortunately, I just can't reach it now. You know what would probably help is when I crawl to the top, if he would turn around like that. Dang it, let me in. Finally. Well, that's 6. So I'm missing some. What's this map called? Yeah, definitely only have 6. Making me wonder if it would be better to go back and restart or just try and grab them. Well, starting it out. I got that one, got that one. I might know the 2 that we're missing. We're gonna restart it. Just because I don't know if there's a reliable way for me to get to that first one. Well, one of those ones. Not without taking a lot of damage, I think. You'll just have to be careful. Good news, all the other ones are pretty easy to find. Grab it. There we go. Alright. Good news is health isn't the problem. Back. I got a glimpse of where they are. I don't think I need the guide open. Fuck you, you spherical fuck. Somebody needs to get a hold of Ocean. Dangerous frickin' scaffolding here. Is that why Mario is here? Is he part of the OSHA manual or something? We have to be careful of the boiling hot magma. Oh, that was close. Careful, careful. Run! Sprint our way past the weird breathing platform. Okay, so our other red coin is over there. Hey, following me. Ow. Damn it.
Mamma mia!
After so many times of standing in front of him and he wasn't bothered, that one time, it's like, oh shit, they're actually gonna get the coin. Kill him. Damn it. Again, if you had just turned around instead of making a giant U-turn, that would have worked. Good news is there isn't any shortage of revives. Yeah, fuck you. Weird thwomp. The thwomp sounding ass. Trying to figure out why he does sound like a thwomp, by the way. Ow! I broke my feet. And now we get to shimmying. Yeah, I think we should probably jump from this side, because this side's a little bit more forgiving. Yeah, fuck off. Okay. We made it past them. It's interesting. Those guys there, you can't kill them, but they don't cause you damage. They just cause you to fall. Or at least if they cause damage, they didn't cause damage to me. Dang it!
Mamma mia!
Let me down the damn hole. Okay. I think my problem is I need to grab it while I'm running past it, instead of having to backtrack. Like I said, also, at least there isn't a, there's no limit on how many lives we can get. So we'll get it. They're not that unforgiving. Unfortunately, it just means that we have to grab all of the other ones first. Because depending on if you grab it or not, there's actually the opportunity to pick up at least 2 extra lives here. Now, I don't know if the PC, like the emulator version, has this or not, but I think it'd be awesome if there were, you could save it. Damn it! Bug off. Okay. We are now up here. Timing was unsynced on that. I found a more reliable way to get up here. Fortunately, he can't work on ramps, it seems like. But, however, we will get through this, as we've gotten through difficult challenges before. And I'm not one to give up easily. Quite stubbornly, actually. Okay, so next coin is the one that we've been having issues with. Ah. Okay. I landed back on the platform. Ah, dang it. All it takes is one landing on it wrong and you're fucked.
Mamma mia!
Fuck you. I did that on purpose. I think I found a way to force the camera into a position that actually helps me. Oh, dang it. Nope. How the hell? Rotating. Yes, there we go. Woo! I saved it somehow. I have no idea what I did there. Is it because I landed on the Goomba? Maybe it saved my fall. Thank you, Goomba. That was very appreciated. Nope. Dang it, I just need to stop. Oh, you're a bastard.
Mamma mia!
I wish you gave me the ability to kill those things. So, for the record, I've been doing this for almost an hour. I need to get 8 red coins. Surprisingly enough, that's not even the one that's giving me the most trouble. The other one is on a platform like one ahead of us. Just gotta watch out for the angry cannonball as it charges at us at Mach 5. Goombas! Alright, the Mario. Come on. I was getting this one pretty consistently earlier, now I can't seem to hit it. There we go. There's lots of sapient sphere type enemies in this particular level. Okay. Ironically enough, the ones after this aren't as difficult. Well, up until that one. That's right. Yeah, so 2 of these I'd classify as annoying. Well, one I'd classify. Let me rephrase myself. One of them I would classify as difficult. One of them I'd classify as annoying. The rest aren't too bad. Yeah, perfect. And this is one. This is the annoying one. Because I don't think it's necessarily difficult to get. It's the fact that this guy can't be killed. And he just shoves you. He can't kill you, but by contrast, you can't kill him. And all he does is bump you. So like I said, more annoying than difficult. Ironically enough, we're going to end this map with more lives than we started with. So just avoid the bomb. The bomb. Okay, so the thing that makes this one difficult. We've got our flame emitters. jibber jabbers. The platform is sinking and rising. And we've got a floating lightning ball. Okay. Got that. Now, all we have to do is be careful. First try. We just got to be careful and we should be good. All right, Mario. Mario, Jumpman, Mario. Okay, we got the star. Now we just gotta get to it, is the thing.
Here we go.
We got it. It's Bowser! He's gotten the magical power from Boo, I think. And the only way you can beat him is by grabbing him. But he is on the turnaround game. Gotta grab him by the tail.
Bye-bye.
Get rotated! Yeah, lining him up to actually hit the ball is more difficult than it looks. Because the camera's not right on Mario's back, so...
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
There we go. A draw, you say? There he goes. He poofed. Yay! And we got the star. However, we're not done with this section because there is also... That's not what I wanted. Let me make sure that we got all of our stars for most of them. Yeah, the one that we do not is into the sub base. Jumping for red coins. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Far contrast from the volcano we were dealing with last time. And now, welcome to Bowser's underwater submarine base. Apparently the submarine is gone. Yeah, the submarine was right there. I'm in the water again. Must have went out with it. Good news is, I think this one's just gonna be more of an annoying one than a one that can actually kill you. This is safety equipment. Why are we hanging on it? No! Again, good thing we're just landing in water. Okay, good thing we got up here when we did. Oh, no. The movement of the character isn't exactly good either, so... This game did come out a while ago, so... 64 era. But I've not figured out a way to transition from one pole to the other. Nope. Yeah, it's probably because of that fact, though, that the controls aren't exactly the greatest. Kind of reminds me of how they said that the computing power they used to get to the moon would have been the equivalent of a calculator today. Oh, yeah. Your average cell phone has like 3 times, maybe even more, computing power than the computers that got them to the moon, and those computers were the size of a room. They also run on tape. It's interesting how quickly times change. By the way, do you want to know a real trippy science fact? The invention of the wheel and the construction of cars is several thousand years apart. Like they had it in ancient Greece and stuff. Would you care to guess how long the first flight to the first trip to the moon was? Probably be another one that'll actually blow your mind. Because I'm going to tell you an interesting fact when I go to tell you how long that is. Unless you don't want to guess. Yep. I will say I know the answer. And it flabbergasts me every time I hear it. All right, so first flight was the Wright brothers and Kitty Hawk. I can't remember the exact date, unfortunately, at this moment in time, but the first flight, space flight to the moon was 1969. It was about 60 years. One of the Wright brothers, because there was 2 of them, actually was there to see the first launch. Because he was still alive. His brother had passed away because, you know, being old at that point. Random time facts. Would you like to hear another one? supposed to grab that? It's not really timed very well. Yep. It's all like, that's the reasoning behind a lot of people being all like, oh, this technology has to have come from an alien power or something like that. Would you care to guess when the last time the guillotine was used for public execution in France? I mean, I believe, no, it was in Italy. This one could surprise you, could not surprise you. Kind of. Are you a fan of the Beatles, or have you ever heard of them?
Here we go!
The last public guillotine execution was when the Beatles were touring. I believe 1961, I think. I'd have to look it up for specifics. What? Yep.
Let's go!
Let's go. I was just surprised to hear that it was after the Second World War. So, since I am a dino, would you like to hear a dino-related fact? Would you care to guess the first dinosaur that went to space? Yeah. Well, guillotine is the giant blade that they just drop from and cut your head off with it. You know, the old joke, off with their heads. That's where that came from. The first dinosaur into outer space was, I always get them confused. I believe it was Plateosaurus. I always say Coelophysis. One was the first, one was the second. I'm going to go ahead and look that one up just so I'm sure. Milosaur. Oh, they just took them up in the space shuttle. Or in the ship. I think I see what it wants me to do. Basically just to say, oh, look what we did, more than anything else. I believe it was the Milosaur first, and then it was Coelophysis. Coelophysis is significant because it is one of the most prevalent dinosaurs ever found. In northern New Mexico, where they're found, they found packs of hundreds. There's also very high possibility that they may be one of the dinosaurs discovered to show evidence of cannibalism. The more you know. Although this one has less to do with any actual physical evidence, more to do with they were looking at it and discovered that it's, they found remains in a place that they shouldn't have found remains, so they're like, oh, that person, I mean, it must have eaten it. Ah! Yep. Kind of a rare thing when I think about it. Well, it would have been nice if I could have seen where Mario was, but the camera decided to freak the fuck out. Got it.
Here we go!
Here we go. Okay. Wrong button. Still got stuff at Dire Dots, so let's go. Manta ray.
Let's go!
I don't think I've seen a manta ray, have I? There's that one.
Here we go!
Here we go. Still one more. Let's go. Collect the caps. Do I need both of them at once, I wonder? I like that our ability to breathe is replenished by picking up coins. Not entirely sure how that works, but okay. I was surprised to hear about it. Apparently, Bowser has a gold train.
Here we go! Here we go!
Alright. Bowser's freaking loaded. Oh, I see. These old games sometimes don't tell you shit, I realize.
Here we go! Here we
Yeah, sometimes it requires me looking it up to find out what we're supposed to do. Also, you know what I realize? So, you can only walk through the cage if you have the ghost cap or whatever it is. You're screwed if your cap runs out while you're in it. Okay, so I think you cleared out all the stuff on this spot. That's Bowser's getting sadistic jollies off, is what it is. Yeah. Yeah, you die if you do that. Before I start this level here, I'm gonna be right back. Don't go nowhere. I shall return in short order. Don't go where. I'll be right back. And back. Okay, sorry about that. I had to check something. Anyways, I have returned. Into the lava painting.
Let's go.
Boil the big bully. Chucked his ass in the lava. What in the flying fuck am I looking at? Aha!
Here we go.
Might have got it out of sync, but it worked. Ooh, high score. High score against myself because I'm the only one playing this. Still haven't done the other one
Let's
yet.
go.
What? Begone, you bastard! We... Ah! Holy shit! Well, that was unusual. Ah! Okay, we're alive. I wonder if those are the guys he's talking about. Pick him! Ow!
Mamma mia!
I guess the only way to get rid of them is by pushing them into the lava. I like that it's named Lethal Lava Land, as my face is currently pointed towards it.
Let's go.
I'm actually scrapping with them. Ah! Right? I think my problem is the easier way to get them off is by leaping at them, but you have more of a chance of falling off.
Mamma mia!
Yeah, so you gotta find a way to knock them off without falling off yourself.
Let's go.
Right? I think the thing that's also not helping is punching isn't reliable. Because they're following you, they're always away from the wall. Okay, I don't know where we're going. Ouch.
Mamma mia! Let's go!
Oh, that was close. That's... I think what I need to do is find a way to separate them.
Mamma mia!
Be gone from my chat bot. Hate it when they do that. Anyways.
Let's go!
I find often is the difficult part is just getting back to it. Going back to the thing I was doing when, So a little random information. So Twitch said we're going to change things. By the way, I really don't give a shit. I'm going to criticize them because it's my American right to do so. But Twitch said they were going to go ahead and get rid of the bots on the platform and fix a bunch of things. Not only did they not do that, because I've been having a random bot with a different name stop in every single time I stream, at least once, sometimes twice. They also made it to where if you're not actively watching the screen, you don't count as a viewer. Yeah, so not only is I'm still getting berated by bots, my viewers who I would... Because that's the thing. I'm never going to ask my chat to just, don't do anything else. Only watch me. It's all like, do what I do. I usually have, when I'm watching somebody else, I have them on in the background while I'm doing something else, like playing a video game or surfing the internet. I guess because you're not actively engaging. I guess they've also said that some people that I've looked into have said that lurkers aren't counting anymore. So let's say somebody that stops by and doesn't say anything in chat doesn't count. Because they didn't say anything. Again, I'm not ever going to ask anybody that watches me. I'm not going to, like, force them to. Yeah, I'm just happy that you stopped by. Pretty much. Again, I'm not going to ask anybody to change their habits just because Twitch wants to not solve the problem. Yeah. I wouldn't ask anybody to do anything different than they already do. Which is probably not what Twitch wants to hear. But I don't fucking care. The reason that they want people to be active watchers is because they have more of a chance of seeing a commercial to buy stuff, I'm willing to bet. And I'm not gonna ask anybody to change their habits just to watch me. I'm just happy you're here. At the same time, I'm not exactly sure I could blame them, but at the same time, if they were really interested in money, they could really fix a lot of problems. They could probably be a major competitor for YouTube if they really wanted to. The only issue is you can't save videos. All of the videos that I post onto YouTube, I have to download and then repost. And that's the funny thing, because from what I've heard, they actually keep the videos. So you can get in trouble for something that was like a year ago, even though you don't usually get to keep your videos up for more than 7 days. I've heard you can get up to 2 weeks if you're partner, but most of the time you don't. I'll let you know when I get affiliate. So, I know the stipulation for getting affiliate because I've been working at it for a little bit. I believe it is over 50 followers. Have to stream for a certain amount of time. I know that I'm well above it because I stream 7 days, 5 days of the week. Actually, I could just bring it up. Let me go ahead and bring it up for you. Okay. I would need 25 followers. I would need to stream at least 4 days out of the month. I would need to stream at least 4 hours in that month. And I would need a minimum of 3 viewers on 4 separate days. I have 3 of the 4. I have 439 followers. Apparently I have less than I had this morning, because I remember I had 340. But that's fine. I have 20 streams in this month. I have 66.8 hours. I didn't realize I had that many. And finally, minimum of average 3 viewers in 4 different days. I have 0. And that kind of comes back to the thing I mentioned before of them not counting it unless you're watching it directly. Because not everybody is watching it the whole time, not everybody is counting, so. I'm never going to ask anybody to change their habits. Again, I'm just happy when people stop by. Where the fuck is the star? I am confused. Yep. Now, I might be able to see partner. Let me check. I know that I'm pretty far off from that one, just because I haven't even got affiliate yet. By the way, I would like to point out something. You remember how I mentioned Twitch is really stringent on such things? It's actually not registering that you're watching right now. Okay, if I wanted... Oh, it only has 2 stipulations. Huh. Okay, if I wanted partner, I would need to stream 6 streams on 6 unique days, reach an average viewer of 75 viewers. And 6 streams on 6 unique days with it. That's the exact same thing. Did they change this? I'm reading... I think I'm stupid. Yeah, it says the exact same thing. What the fuck happened? Yeah, verbatim, that's what it's... Oh, wait, I see. Okay. In 30 days, 6 streams on 6 unique days with an average of 75 viewers. On the next one, it would be the exact same thing, but in a 60-day period. I feel like if you get the... I'm being viewed by God. I'm sorry, man. Apparently, God doesn't count. Shit. But, yeah, that's interesting. And this is the funny part. If you look at what people say, they actually say, oh, Twitch made it easier for people to become affiliate. The fuck they did. Also, I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here. I'm distracted by shit. Okay, let me check. Apparently, that wasn't what I was supposed to do. I have no idea how people would have figured this out in the 90s when this game system came out. Interesting little factoid. When I was growing up, I did have this game, but not this game. I had 64. Oh, I guess I'm going after the big one. Yeah. But yeah, originally I did have, when I was growing up, I did have a 64. However, I did not have this game. Probably the closest I had to a Nintendo game. Okay, let me rephrase that. I had played Mario Party. Boiling hot magma. Ah, shit. Woohoo! Okay, I'm up here now. Ah, I see. My character's ass was on fire. Let's see. Games that I had on the 64. I had Super Mario Party. Or was it just Mario Party? I don't think now that I think about it, I don't think I own that one. I think I rented it. I miss you, Blockbuster, and your random movie selection. I had Pokemon Stadium. I had Vigilante 8-2. By the way, I think they should come back with that game, because that game was fun. I want a vehicle beat-em-up game. Ah, my ass. So in case you're, because I know not even people my age didn't know what that game was, and I don't know how old you are, but why is there an evil dancing box over there? But yeah, it's a beat 'em up game, but with vehicles, and you ran around and beat the shit out of each other. It's pretty fun. I'd say we also may have had a. No, that one came later. That was an Xbox game. But yeah, I didn't have very many games. I rented most of them. Ah! My cheeks are on fire. Oh, he's a big one. Got him! He burned. Alright, let's see. Woohoo! Throughout the Raptors days, he had a Game Boy Pocket. He had a 64. He had a Xbox. He had Xbox 360. Yeah, once I got to Xbox, I kind of stuck with it for a while. By the way, would you like to know something funny? On the original Xbox, I did not own a Halo game. I didn't play it until Reach. I'm gonna get around to playing that game, but I just haven't gotten to it yet. Bully the bullets. Why am I bullying everything? Okay, where do I gotta go for this? Again, the game doesn't tell you anything.
I'm tired.
Why are you tired, Mario? We haven't done anything yet. I don't like these guys. Big, angry. By jump kicking. Okay. I'm assuming over there? I'm gonna be annoyed if we get all the way there and it's like, no, not that one actually. Oh, Macarena. I'm gonna guess he's over there. Let me try and avoid getting my cheeks set on fire. I'm gonna guess over there. What was in the box? Oh, there's three. By the way, this is not an emulator. I know some people probably have used emulators for this game before. This is the 3D All-Stars pack. It takes him so long to stand up. I jumped right over him.
Mamma mia!
We can always see what's in the box.
Let's go.
I wonder if that's our actual name, is bullies. So a game that I was playing, I finished it last week, was the Doom plus... the Doom plus Doom 2 game. Ow! It was pretty fun. But at the end of the game, they show you all of the names of all of the enemies you fought throughout the game. And then it just, well, not only do they show you the names, but they also show you them. Ah, damn it. The fuck? Excuse me, what? Never seen that before. I didn't think I was gonna run into the Free Willy of boxes. That is crazy. Boy, howdy, would I hate it if something whimsical happened.
Let's go.
When I find out, I'll let you know. Ow! Okay, so what I've discovered, leave that box alone. Something so I just realized what you meant by that. Yeah, something tells me that's going to be important later. So, like, Mario's starting to believe. Now I'm just imagining Mario in the Matrix. We roasted him. Nice. Here we go. Bully the bullets. I still don't understand why they don't. I mean, why they making the sound like thwomps. I almost didn't make that jump. Woohoo! The boiling hot magma. Huh. Try avoid roasting my ass. I don't trust it. Nice.
Here we go!
Nice. Red hot rolling lava. It wasn't even in the lava. Okay, do we have any more in here? Yes. Ether Lava Lake. I also realized what his name was.
Let's go.
Hot foot it into volcano. Why go into the volcano, though? To me, that seems like a bad thing to do. I am not a sacrifice. There's a big difference. I'm an experiment. Okay, we are now in the volcano. We are in the volcano with a terrible camera view. Just making sure there wasn't anything else in there. Ah, shit, one of these guys. Run! Well, that was dangerous. This place needs scaffolding. I can't see. Okay, we're alive. Temporarily. So, I tend to watch baking shows occasionally. It kind of looks like somebody made a stained glass window out of Jolly Ranchers. So, on the Food Network, they have, like, Halloween baking championship and stuff, and they'll make, like, stained glass windows out of hard candy. We have my favorite enemy in the game. Bad depth perception. Ah!
Mamma mia.
Oh, hey, it spawned me here. I like that it spawned me here for this, but it didn't spawn me in other spots during what I would consider to be harder to get to areas. Smash! I don't know what that is, but it kind of looks like a cheese grater. Well, not to get ourselves roasted. Oh, it's this guy again. Whee! I'm going to regret this. Ow! Ow.
Mamma mia.
Whenever those poles are involved, I always know that I'm in for a bad time. I think that... Freaking asshole. Okay, so... Something else about Mario here is... If you don't come to a complete stop when you want to turn to go back in the same direction that you came from, he does a giant U-turn. Kind of like that. The camera angle sucks. We're gonna try it from this camera angle and see if it works out better. Although, to be honest with you, I'm not entirely sure this is gonna work out either. It didn't help.
Mamma mia!
Or you could just let go of it and not grab the frickin' thing. Yeah, the unfortunate thing is I don't think it's going to get any better. As I've heard it described before, it's the hardest level so far, but the easiest one to be had, for the rest of the game. Personal opinion is I think those ones that you have to jump from one stick to the other should be only in levels you can modify where the camera's pointing. You know what's interesting? This is not the hardest game from the 90s and 80s. You ever heard of a little game called Battletoads? If I remember reading it correctly, I believe Battletoads is considered to be one of the hardest games ever created. I guess it makes the likes of Dark Souls and Elder Scrolls look like, no, Dark Souls and, okay, so... Hi, Lamb, how are you today? Hopefully having a good afternoon. We are currently playing Super Mario 64 and having difficulties with bad camera design. We're talking about difficult games. So, we've come to the conclusion that this is not the easiest game to play. Ow. I broke my feet. What the heck is this thing? Where's this going? Was this here the whole time? Okay. I think I might see an alternate way up. I just have to be ready to jump. Okay, I have never played Battletoads, but I know a little bit. If I remember correctly, the story is these kids play this game that magically transports them into the game, and they are playing as anthropomorphied toads that have to do... it's a 2D platformer. I remember that much, but there's a speed section in it that is very difficult, apparently. Okay, so I don't know if there are two in this level. I mean, in this volcano. I'll be honest, I was pretty sure we landed in the lava at that point, so... But, yeah, if I remember hearing it correctly, Battletoads is considered to be one of the hardest games. So, chances are you will never see me playing it, because if I'm having difficulties with this... You know why I've suddenly come to the realization that this particular direction is easier? But not by much. Is because you have complete control over where the camera goes.
Mamma mia!
Now, I have played Super Mario Odyssey, and its ability to control camera is a lot better than this, but it also came out a lot later than this. Yeah, the issue here comes down to spatial awareness. Maybe not complete. I got lit on fire. My cheeks are on fire. For me, this usually comes down to just lucky jumps. Oh, dang it. Wasn't lined up.
Mamma mia!
I get the feeling there are 2 stars in this cave. I mean, this volcano. Because what is the other? Is it just a distraction? Yeah. So, lives work interestingly in this game. It isn't necessarily that you end up having to restart the whole thing. It just means you start outside of the castle and you have to make your way back and you get 3 lives to start off with again. So, we'll just have to find our way back into the volcano is the thing. Mario, you bastard. Yes!
Here we go!
Okay, so there are 2 stars in this volcano. Elevator tour in the volcano. You know, that seems like a bad place to put to put a tour. It looks like a bad place to put an elevator, too, but that's just me. Hot foot into the volcano. Well, we gotta go back into the volcano, unfortunately. But yeah, good news is once we get a star, it isn't taken away from us, as far as I know. Oh wait, what am I doing? Jump! I went into the volcano that time. I just died when I did it. Mario, you bastard!
Mamma mia!
Yeah, when it comes to Mario in this game, there is no light movements. You're either full send or not send at all. Woohoo! Okay, we're back in the volcano, which does not seem like a wise place to be, if you ask me. Yeah, I want to try and save these coins for later, because I think we're going to need them. Yes!
Here we go!
And I want to say that clears the volcano. Red, green, and blue. There goes the rabbit again. Oh, he ronding. I know we're gonna have to deal with the booze at some point. And they're hanging out here. I hear you chuckling over there. Laugh it up. Ta-da! Oh, booze. They're the ghost guys. Do you want to go see him? Well, usually they're called boo. There he is. Well, there's one of them at least. He's a ghost. Unfortunately, I can't pull that laugh off. Yeah, apparently there's a bunch of them in the courtyard. Don't know why they decided to take up residence in the courtyard, but they're out here. Their king is probably hanging around somewhere. King Boo. There's a story behind that picture. Let's go find out what it is. Can't go in it. Pluck the piranha flower. Goombas! I wouldn't have tried to attack you if you would have left me alone. Oh shit, it's a shy guy. I don't think it lets you go out that far. Yeah, it ends right here. Looks like I have to go that way, because I don't see a way to go the other way. Ow! Apparently I startled a flounder or something. Kinda looked like he was wearing cool sunglasses. Looks like this is the only way you can go. Oh, maybe it's over there. Ah! You know, you suck. Not what I wanted. Uh-oh.
Here we go!
Goombas! Am I gigantic now? Ow. No, you bastard.
Mamma mia!
That's interesting. Mhm.
Let's go!
That was weird. Mhm. Probably just get one more star and then call it. Mhm.
Let's go!
Hmm. Dang it, turn around. Beat the shit out of the piranhas. Got him. I like the effort required. Just punch them in the face.
Here we go!
I don't know. Do plants have faces? I don't think so. But, however. Now, I think we will probably call it there for today. Probably could stay on for longer, but I do got some stuff to do. Let us see who is on today. There should be a few people on today. Yep, he's a silly guy.
I'm tired.
I'm tired. That's like how I'm tired. Might have a line on someone. I have never raided into this person ever. So we're going to say hello. Let me just set that up, see if it works. Sometimes it don't work. I'm not 100% sure why. All right, we are gonna go right into Freya. I think she's just doing chit chat, so that's fine. We'll go say howdy doody. I hope you will all come back and join me tomorrow because we are going to be doing a Lego build. It's a Lego build we were unable to start last week, which is the new Lego Jurassic World Mosasaur attack. I hope you'll join me there. I hope to see you. Take care. Have a good day. Fantastic rest of your day. And I will catch you all later. Take care. Bye-bye.